Royals 12-4. The Yankees grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-4. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Still 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Quo comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
The 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 2 for 12. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Now to the plate, number 44. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Strike 1 to start the at bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The set and the 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Parra at second with 2 down. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Laureano is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Hit sharply toward the right side. Parra is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Laureano leads off first with 1 away. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch.
Reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly. And there's a fine play for the second out. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. Lifetime versus this arm, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Count is 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. The slider freezes him at the plate. A cold 3rd strike in the. Here's George Springer. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday.
The center fielder.
And now a pitch on the way. Right side hit hard. Altuve showing off his range. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Trey Mancini is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. Been very good. 8 for 13. Line towards center field. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that keeps the bottom of the 2nd going.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lance McCullers, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Playing 11.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward 3rd. And this will be no problem over at 3rd. And there's the first out.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lays off 1-0. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now. 1 out, nobody on.
That's foul.
The 3-2 one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Number 44 moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Fastball well outside.
1 ball, no strike.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The count now at 2-1. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes a left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher. When you can't go one way, when you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in now, number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Carlos Correa is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The throw into second, and he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. This year against right-handed pitching, Bregman brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
This is line to left. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in for Houston, Ramon Laureano. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right. Quo throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, George Springer. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The count now at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Parra waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Bases are empty, 1 man out. slider swung on and grounded toward short. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 40.
Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Lance McCullers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher. Popped up, but this will land untouched. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now
Riding in once again, William Quo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Laureano is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. 2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1-2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit out towards second. Quo right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Polanco is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, number 44. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
Well, that was a big 2-out.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and...
In now, Alex Bregman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Now in the box, Jose.
Leading off for the Reds, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Barnhart has it, and the throw is wide.
Now batting, number 25.
So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Into the box now, number 25. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
And he's back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Line toward right center, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at-bat right there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short half to second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. James is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that number 66 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mancini arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Eric Sogard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball one.
We're playing 11.
We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed out.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And there's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
If you need any proof that the baseball gods are fickle.
The bat, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Zach Britton will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 53.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Britton, 33 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
In there at the knees, strike 1. No hits to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is with A.J. Ramos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
A.J. Ramos.
Digging in, William Quo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the seventh. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Nick Markakis.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So a two-run shot for Nick Markakis. His first home run of the season, and it's now 6-4.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up and a bit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. Out in front of it, strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. 6 runs, 9 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Barnhart. And the throw is in time. Ramirez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 25.
So coming to the plate, number 25. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Chopper foul. Hit in the air to shallow center. Laureano on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Matt Bowman is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
67. Matt.
Into the box, C.J. Cron.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Swings through it for strike number 2. One and 2, here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. This is skied into short left center. Mancini is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Number 11 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11.
Popped picked him up. Quo over to his right. And the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains steady at 6-4. Colin McHugh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hara has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now for Cincinnati. Trey Mancini. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's just 1 for 6. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bregman gloves it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Drilled to the right side. There is Altuve. Altuve. It's there. He got him. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Altuve. And they'll need him to get something going here. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him. Robert Stevenson will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 55, Robert.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. Bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
2 strikes.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 44 goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. In there, a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Last strike now for Houston. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Cincinnati jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Zach Britton earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Robert Stevenson records the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Britton. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to A.J. Ramos. He falls to 2-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.